Good evening. That's right. Spencer spoke at the Phillips Center for Performing Arts at the University of Florida in Gainesville Thursday, and many people were vocal about his visit. We were on scene with our News 20 cameras. Here's the story.
A state of emergency declaration from Florida Governor Rick Scott grants unlimited jurisdiction to law enforcement officials. A resident says it's unheard of.
Never seen anything like this in Gainesville.
Tensions mounted in the street as ideologies clashed. A man wearing swastikas invaded a group of protesters and was chased into police custody.
You gotta stay back. Stay back.
Officers contained violent outbursts from Spencer supporters throughout the day.
The hate is heavy, and it's heavy in our community, and we have to consciously understand the prejudice that we have ourselves innately from just our own opinions, and that we have to fight against the prejudices that we build within ourselves.
Many might consider the speech from Richard Spencer at the University of Florida a win for anti-fascist groups, but the city of Gainesville is still on edge. Community members are protecting their community spaces, and extra law enforcement still patrols the area to make sure that Gainesville doesn't become another Charlottesville. Protesters say the event points to an even larger issue.
Really, Richard Spencer is only the tip of the iceberg. There's so much white supremacy in this country that we need to address and end those practices.
Other schools have not allowed Richard Spencer to speak for fear of riots. The cost for law enforcement to patrol the event in Gainesville exceeded $500,000. Live in the Multimedia Newsroom, I'm Cara Bailey, News 20. For the first time, scientists and stargazers have a closer look at the tiny moon that orbits the planet Saturn. Now, the moon is called Pan, named after the Greek god, which is half man and half goat. This is the first time that NASA has gotten pictures of the moon that are this clear. You can see rolling landscapes, a few craters, some rich terrain, and even a ring, which mirrors the ring planet. For the NABJ 2017 short course, I'm Cara Bailey. Back to you at the desk. At the top of the hour, Donald J. Trump is the elected president of the United States of America. In a press conference today, Mayor Karen Weaver of Flint, Michigan recommends her city return to using Detroit water. Flint obtained its water from the Detroit water system before what was supposed to be a temporary switch to the Flint River in April 2014. This is a reversal of her previous plan. Several residents are still without clean water. I'm Cara Bailey, and that's your WTXL News in 30. Tallahassee Police Department released surveillance video in a press conference concerning a shooting during Florida A&M University's homecoming. The video displays 2 men, 1 woman, and 3 vehicles who investigators believe are involved. Here, Officer David Northway of TPD describes one of the persons of interest.
He's a heavyset male wearing, we believe, like a t-shirt underneath a light-colored button-down shirt that's unbuttoned. Very heavyset male, has some twists, it looks like, in his hair from the video surveillance. And what we are hoping is that someone will recognize them and come forward and let us know.
TPD obtained footage from the scene in conjunction with FAMU Police Department. This intersection, now memorialized with teddy bears, flowers, and candles, was filled with students celebrating homecoming on the night that Quentin Langford was killed and Lancey Ellison was hospitalized. The University of California, Davis's new Wellness to Go vending machine dispenses more than just your average snacks. Students can now purchase pain relievers, allergy medication, condoms, and the morning after pill. The Salvation Army and Toys for Tots has given us a sneak peek into their Christmas warehouse, and it definitely looks a lot like Christmas. There are boxes and boxes of toys for the thousands of children that they will be servicing this Christmas season. People of all ages are lining up to donate, and some say it's a tradition worth passing on.
Really, because as a child growing up, my mother always instilled for us to give back. When we had our own gifts, she would give us gifts and then tell us that we need to pick one and give to someone who is less fortunate than us.
Parents who are unable to provide gifts for their children for Christmas register with the Salvation Army, then local donors go and do the shopping for them. The Salvation Army's Angels will receive their gifts on Distribution Day, December 16th. For News 20 at 5, I'm Cara Bailey.